there, what is up, wise gamers, and welcome back. We are with a new video. We are doing 60 seconds Reatomized. I am your host, Shaggy0388. So let's get into this new game. Challenges, survival, scavenge. Let's go straight for apocalypse. It will be Ted. Select difficulty. Let's see, exploration time 0. Oh god. 60 seconds, scavenging times. Okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, let's go with Fat Man. Begin adventure. Let's go with Fat Man. Okay. So we got 60 seconds to get all the storage we need to get up. Okay. And go. Food, 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 water. Where is it? Oh yeah. Where is the... Ah, it's right here. Okay. Let's grab that. And then... Ah, Timmy. Timmy. Okay, we got no room to grab her yet. So let's... Come on. That's it. There we go. Let's throw him in. Okay, let's grab her. Nope. Alright, where's Dolores? Where is Dolores? I got no time. Uh-oh. Yep. I took too long. Well, we got some trophies earned. That's alright. We got some trophies. Okay. The end. Oh, damn. Hi, kids. You perished. They survived. I wouldn't even count that as a 1. I wouldn't even count that as a 1 day survived. I think I would have only counted that as literally a 60-second survival point. Just 1 minute, not even a day. Okay. Let's go again. Apocalypse. Goes Ted. Keep it on Fat Man. Begin adventure. Okay, so before the timer starts, what we're going to do is we're going to run around like headless chickens. Find where the children are, where Dolores is, and where some of the... Right, so there's Timmy. There's Dolores. There's our daughter. Okay. What we can do then is, first things first, we'll grab Dolores. Can we grab Timmy at the same time? Yes, we can. Okay. Throw them inside. Sorry. Okay. There we go. Family's in. Alright, so now we can just grab supplies. Okay. Let's go get... We need a radio right now. Oh boy, we're running out of time and fast. Water. Food. Okay. Enough time to probably grab that 1 water. There we go. Come on. No, I am not going to risk the gas mask. Okay. Well, we got poor supplies, for one. I think we have enough food to last us, but probably not enough water. I think I picked up probably two, and rest of it was like canned soup. Day one. Yeah. Okay. So there's three. Oh God. Where's the? There it is. Okay. All right. All of us made it into the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one. As long as we were all together, we can make it work. Down here, we remember hearing canned soup is healthy for you. Don't know what you're talking about. We can't remember bringing those supplies down to the shelter, but we're not complaining. We probably should have stocked it better anyway. Plus, looks like a board game or something. We don't have much food. No one's complaining yet. But even canned soup might become. Oh, okay. So pretty much say we may run out soon. There's just barely enough water for everyone. We have to ration it strictly. Okay, so no one's really complaining at the minute. No one's hungry. No one's thirsty. We keep dreaming about those little things we did back in the day when there were as many bombs falling. Oh, weren't as many bombs falling down. Not on our heads, anyway. Day 2. Okay. Day 2. Who knows? Maybe the new world will offer new opportunities, and it won't be that bad. There's nothing going on with Ted. Nothing new, anyway. Mary Jane says she's fine and doesn't need anything. Today's been fine for Dolores, thus far. Timmy seems okay, as much as he can be in our current situation. Okay, so again, no one's really complaining, no one's hungry, no one's thirsty. So, might as well go down. Our neighborhood is still highly radioactive. Trips to the surface are a big risk. Can't even speak. To our health right now. Okay. We're not big fans of our strange smelling shelter. When we start to smell something burning, we quickly realized how much we prefer the nothing is on fire scent. It had been it had it had before a fire. We need to put it out and save our supplies. We don't have the time to save them all. What do we save? The radio. We saved the radio. The radio could be vital. Okay, all thumbs reward. We need our source of information. We went for the radio first and were able to grab it before it was engulfed by flames. Unfortunately, our other supplies weren't so lucky. We need to elevate our losses. Oh, evaluate our losses. Where is water when Ted needs it? Okay, so Ted needs water. Everyone Pass the drink, okay. Water, water, water. Everyone just wants water, so water. Okay. Okay. Looks like the area is still irradiated. Going to the surface right now is unsafe unless you don't mind getting sick. Okay, well, we don't have any first aid nor medicine, so we've always wanted to throw a party with a huge cake. For some reason, it never worked. One time, we were promised a great cake, and it turned out it was a lie. That was a disappointment. We weren't glad. We're definitely getting a cake when the radioactive clouds are gone. Oh, they all want cake. Oh, snore, snore. Day 4. Okay. Planning far ahead as usual, a good strategy. But for now, we should be more interested in our plan for water rationing. Ted is no longer thirsty. Okay, so no one's thirsty. That's good. Okay. Nevertheless, we need supplies. Who could we send out? Let's see. Let's send Timmy. Okay, it's not letting me. Should we start preparations for the expedition tomorrow? Yes, we shall. Okay, find this. That don't sound good. That definitely don't sound good. Mary Jane is too old for birthdays. That's what we think. Ted is not complaining today, at least not very much. There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Everything seems okay with Dolores. Timmy might not look like it, but he is a strong young man. He's doing just fine. Okay, so give everyone a quick drink. Alright, so we're going to be sending Timmy outside. Good luck, Timmy. Okay, so it could be a few days until Timmy arrives home. Timmy went out to the wasteland. We don't know what we'll do if he doesn't come back. This morning has been calm enough for Ted, and he's doing well. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying it out loud. Dolores is fine, and well, as much as anyone can be fine. And well, in this tiny shelter. Okay, we'll just give everyone some food for now. It's been a while. We don't know much about what's happening on the surface. If we only had a chance to tune in to some emergency radio broadcast and learn a thing or two, well, why not? Let's listen to the radio. Day 7. Oh, damn. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service. And guess what? Great news. The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. There isn't much going on with Ted. No trouble, nothing new. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today. No trouble dared to cross her path. Dolores is doing quite well, or she just can't find anything to complain about today. Okay. Well, we got nothing there. Oh, God. Um, why in the living hell does Mary Jane look like a, alienized Shrek? Wow. Um, we couldn't figure out, so we just assumed. We couldn't figure it out, so we just assumed that what a regular pipe would do in the event of a nuclear apocalypse, and decided to ignore it. We've been feeling a bit funny today, though probably no connection to the pipe. None whatsoever. What the hell? Mary Jane went to bed, her normal self, and now she is all mutated. Oh, Mary Jane, what happened to you? Where is water when Ted needs it? Dolores is not lasting long without water. Okay, so they need water. Oh, Timmy, you better hurry up and get back here. There it goes again. Noises, weird noises. All the time. Are they coming from the pipes? Walls? Is it something behind the door? We don't know. And it's driving us insane. We should sit down and rally, otherwise or might get paranoid. Okay, so we'll play Give a Chess. Or checkers. Sorry, my mistake. Not chess, checkers. Okay. Oh god. Oh god, someone's starting to go a caveman. Well, I blame it on Ugg here. Okay. Having some fun made us forget about what was it again. Ted isn't thirsty, Dolores is no longer thirsty. It's always better when things are calm. Luckily, nothing happened to Mary Jane today. I don't think anything new can happen to Mary Jane. Alright, okay. Being safe down here is much better than being pulverized out there. But that doesn't mean we don't want to go outside. Maybe we could take a walk soon. The neighborhood is probably much more peaceful since the bombings. Oh, Timmy's back. What's up, Timmy? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Still, it's better to be safe down here than dead up there. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. We found our way to a nearby hospital, which despite heavy structural damage, is still standing. The site wasn't pretty though. What used to be inside the hospital is now all over the place. Whatever survived the blast, waving anyway. The canteen had been respectful supply of tomato soup. It looks like it was the only thing they fed their patients. Now we're 100% sure it's healthy. Okay, so one thing of food, one thing of medicine. It wasn't hard to find a fully equipped first aid kit in the hospital after all. One of the surviving hospital beds had a gas mask hanging on it, along with a note that read, "Wear this. Patient smells really bad." Plus one gas mask. One of the dead patients had an axe sticking out of his back. According to his chart, he was feeling perfectly fine. The atomic blast, we decided to probably no longer need the axe. Timmy should eat something. Timmy has to feel tired. Okay, so we'll give all of them food. Might need to skis off the. We'll do another expedition. Radio. Hmm. Good news, the government made a radio broadcast about extracting survivors from our area. The announcer asked everyone listening to wait a while longer and expect further communication in a few days. We'll be out of here soon. Timmy is very hungry. Timmy needs to rest for a bit longer. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. Okay. All Ted wishes for is a few drops of water. Dolores has to drink something. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying. Okay, so we're gonna have to give rest. Look far. We're gonna have to give Timmy the water. I have to give the rest food. Let's send Dolores this time. Seems apparently it's supposed to be a bit more safer now. Let's send Dolores. Oh wow, we're running out of food. Oh wow, okay. Dolores is on her way to the surface. Let's hope that she'll make it back safe and sound. Timmy's very hungry. Timmy still needs to rest. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right away. Okay, well, unfortunately, we have no water. Um, this is terrible. We can't sleep. We've been having problems with sleeping ever since we got down here. But now it's worse than ever. If we don't deal with this problem, we won't be able to cope with any other challenges that await us outside these thin sheltered doors. I don't really want to use it because they're having trouble sleeping and may be needed for something bigger like Dolores when she gets back and she might be heavily injured. Sorry. Oh, hello. Hello. Um, Bravely ignoring our symptoms, we tried to get at least an hour or two of sleep. No luck. We're even more tired than we were. And there are other problems we will need to face soon. Let's just hope our yawning will be enough to scare raiders away or save us from radiation sickness. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink. Yes, I know. They all need to get a drink. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do unless Dolores gets back extremely fast. We had thought phone calls were a thing of the past. after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth in our street survived the bombing. Somehow, it seems it's ringing right now. We should send someone to answer it. Right, seems she's already looking nice, right? We're gonna send her out. Day 14. Ah. Aha. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us. Timmy still hasn't rested. Timmy doesn't need much. Too many days without water took their toll. Ted died of dehydration. Ah, I can't help it though. Mary J says she's fine, doesn't need anything. Okay. Uh, let's listen to the radio. Laura still isn't back. We were able to tune in and get rid of just enough static to listen to a very energetic and lively speaker. He seemed well informed and mentioned a few helpful tips that should make it easier for us to survive the next expedition. Timmy needs to rest for a bit longer. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to give him some water now. Mary Jane is feeling safe. Who wouldn't in this coffin-sized shelter? We can use some extra supplies. The last time we went on a supply run, we noticed a damaged tank stuck in the rubble nearby. How about we send someone to investigate? Right, it seems she's highly radiant. We'll send her first. We'll send her out now. Hopefully Dolores gets back. Hey, yes. Okay. All we could find inside the shell of the wrecked tank were some loose rounds of ammunition. Cool. Well needed. We picked them all up. We were glad to see Dolores came back safely from the wasteland. Who would have thought wooden furniture could be so durable in the ruins of one of the town's buildings? We saw a desk and several bookshelves. We soon realized that these are the remains of the local public library. So we went in between the rubble to investigate. Under the librarian's table, we found a lunchbox and some food in it. We wondered if possible prevented her from eating her lunch. The collapsed ceiling might have taken her appetite away. Under the debris, we found some water bottles. They were a bit dusty, but the liquid inside looks clean enough. The last expedition got us thinking maybe we could just drive away from the nightmare somehow. Of course, most of the automobiles available are completely burnt out, but if we need to find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, perhaps we could build a vehicle of our own. We'd better keep an eye out for those on future expeditions. Okay, Timmy's in terrible shape, so okay, so thank God we can get water and we can give them some food. Um, mm, oh, um, no, we may need that flashlight. We're not gonna trade. We may need that flashlight. Day 17. Oh, Timmy's looking a lot brighter. We refused to trade. Hopefully, we made the right choice. But the trader was not too happy about this. Dolores has not eaten in a while. Dolores is still tired and she can't seem to sleep it off. Timmy has rested. Timmy is no longer thirsty nor hungry. Mary Jane, she seems fine, doesn't. Okay, so we'll just give Dolores some water. Hmm. Suppose we can send someone out. Okay, we'll send her out. We might as well. I mean, we are gonna need some more supplies and everything else. So, um, we're lucky to have spotted that map. The spot marked on the small hiding place, and we found some useful supplies there. Okay. Nothing to report on Timmy. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble. Okay. Okay. Water and some food. We should send her out. Okay. Day 19. Alright. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Dolores has not eaten in a while. Dolores has rested. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He's not looking so well. Okay, so drink for Timmy, drink for Dolores. Oh, no, drink for Dolores, and let's give them some food each, too. Alright, our favorite radio station stopped broadcasting. When we tried other frequency, we found nothing but static. Are all the stations gone? Maybe we should tinker with our radio to increase its range. Yeah, let's try so. Let's try that. Why do I have a feeling it's broken? Well, that didn't go so well. And we broke the darn thing. Technology changes so fast these days. It's hard to keep up. Who needs the radio anyway? Dolores is no longer hungry, neither is Timmy. There we go. Okay. Apocalypse or not, we can't ignore our kids' educational needs. Timmy has spent too much time without reading. Alright, let's... Unfortunately, we don't have a book, because that burnt away, so let's do some checkers. Day 21. Oh, Timmy's not doing so good again. Good thing we have those checkers. They contain an instruction sheet, perfect reading tunnel for a young boy like Timmy, who would anticipate that reading those 3 sentences too many times over would fry his brain a little bit. Poor Timmy. Timmy's really tired. Dolores is quite calm given the situation. Okay. Oh. Oh. Knock, knock at the door. And so we are left with no photos, no news, and no happy thoughts. The word is too cruel. Water. We're gonna have to give it one more day. The wasteland is full of surprises like this. A man on the other side of the door knocking and claiming that he is willing to offer a lot for decent ammunition. Shall we trade? Yeah, we need water and we need supplies. Day 23. We got squat. Oh wait. We handed the ammunition to the stranger and he offered us something of true value in return. A working radio. Timmy still hasn't rested. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to give him some water now. Ah, yes, of course. Okay. So, Timmy, water. That is it for supplies. We're out. The young man knocked on our door today. Asked for help. He said he's been watching us for a while and he believes we're good and decent people, although we hoped we would meet in different circumstances. He could really use our help now. The mission is rescuing his twin sister who went missing while trying to infiltrate a nearby bandit camp. He promises it would be worth our while. Okay, let's send Timmy. Uh-oh. Um... The young man was assisted by a group of other survivors, all armed, but really friendly. We found the girl, threw her a weapon, and fought off the bandits guarding the exit. The siblings were happy to be reunited, but also very confused. Turns out the bandit leader is actually, excuse me, is actually their father. Crazy, small world we live in. Anyway, they were really thankful and promised to contact us again soon. Dolores will not survive without water for any longer. Putting on a brave face, but she's mostly starving. Timmy's falling asleep in the chair. He needs a few days to rest. Okay. Fortunately, we have no supplies. Hear that? It sounds like a herd of animals. They're stampeding just above our heads, across what used to be our beautiful lawn. Now they're not getting away with that. It might be a perfect opportunity to get some fresh food. Who would get the food? Timmy. Let's try and get Timmy to get the food. The end. Aha, damn. We made it quite far. We found the herd and we were able to bring down something that looked like a two-headed donkey that was carrying a package of sorts. Before we could get to it, a giant bird of prey swooped down, grabbed the carcass, and flew away. All that remained were a few cans of soup that fell out of the donkey's pack. Timmy's very hungry. Timmy's rested. We didn't make it. These are our final words. Now, advice to anyone who raised this is obscured writing. Oh dear. Okay, so we survived for 25 days. Day 1, all of us are safe. Day 3, the world is on fire. Day 7, nuclear fallout is gone. Day 8, plumbing action. Day 9, we can hear things. Day 10, ER visit. Oh wow, we definitely survived a while. Oh damn. You perished. But we survived quite a while though. We actually did survive a good decent time. That was actually our very first gameplay. That was actually our very first proper gameplay of this game. Literally. So, on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that bell so that way you can get notified every single time I upload a video. So this game is 60 seconds atomized. So until next time, guys, I'll see you then.